Hi, Kwonyin.
Hi, Sylvia. Oh, let me get this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Ah,
we have,
so,
yeah, go ahead.
uh, I wanted to, right, we have a topic. Um, I was telling Sylvia how it feels like there's this boil, like emotional pus of something really infected that was infected and disturbed for a long time. And but it was very hidden underneath. And now just things that are triggering it to flow. Like there's
Yeah,
like this emotional pus oozing out like a volcano,
yeah.
slow oozing, and how it can feel really unpleasant in the process, but knowing that there's something being needing to release.
Hmm.
Um, and it feels like I kept hearing the word system fail, system fail. Like the way that we're habituated or conditioned to think about yourself and your sense of worth or value in the world, and how something about the way that this is that thought or belief pattern is going about is not aligning
Hmm.
with the true core of self, I guess, because there's so much pain there, there's so much suffering there. And I keep getting a visual of just running into a wall like over and over again, knowing that, oh, if I keep going this way, I'm going to run into the wall and it's going to hurt me. And it keeps bumping up to the wall like again. It's like, oh, ow, it hurts. And then again bumping into the wall and like, ow, it hurts. And like bumping into the wall again, like, ow, it hurts. And there's, you know, that quote about insanity being like taking the same doing the same things again and expecting a different result. That's the definition
Hmm.
of insanity. And it
Hmm.
feels like if I am a fractal of collective consciousness, there is some malfunctioning program that's happening related to self-worth, and it's insanity. And there's um yeah, like what are we waking up to with this default programming failing to bring true peace and happiness and contentment?
Hmm.
Because it keeps, yeah, something is, there's a system fail happening.
Yeah. And and becoming consciously aware of like in the beginning, this repeated pattern was maybe even difficult for anybody to recognize
Mhm.
because maybe it was a norm. So in the beginning, it was an ow, but it's like, oh, it's okay, get over it. And then ow, oh, okay, maybe I'll watch out more. And oh, ow, I experienced it again. And then the more repeated experience of that same pattern eventually causes a person to like wake up, even if you're not consciously aware. It just
Mhm.
like, wait a minute. I've been in this cycle repeatedly in so many different ways that it's the same repeated pattern. Why can't I get out of this? So it comes to a point where in the beginning it's like, oh, okay, I dismiss it. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I hurt myself. I'll tend to it. And
Yeah.
oh, I don't like it. And oh, wait a minute. It's happened to me way too many times. I think I don't want this anymore. And then it gets to that pace where it's consciously now slowly becoming aware of I don't want it, but then still experiencing the repeated pattern. Like you said, like this intense program of like, I would like to get out of it now, but you keep running
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. And to the point where you've run into it so hard, and now yeah, it's created this blister, and now you have even
Mm-hmm.
this
Ooh,
like
yeah,
stuff coming out, and it's like,
yeah,
ow.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
Oh my
I'm
God. And
just
even in
at this
that,
standstill.
and even in that point, like that awareness, you're still experiencing the repeated pattern.
Yeah, just more intensified
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And then with that, like conversation that you and I had around this, we started to begin to connect the dots of how this is related, where like nobody wants to get into fights with each other. Like nobody does. But we
Mhm.
all have experienced it where we do get into this repeated pattern over and over, whether it's with you or somebody else or with a relative or with a friend. And it's like, or and then on a collective level, it's like we all agree we don't want war. We all agree. But we're still in this repeated pattern of, well, we still created, like collectively somehow. And it's
Yeah.
like, when are we ever going to get over the cycle and all wake up together where how can we create more peace than to continuously find ourselves in this repeated pattern of like this, I don't know, no resolve situation, no
Mhm.
war. I mean, continuous war or whatever it may be, or the war within yourself, or the war with other people, or the war in the collective, or whatever it may be. But
Yeah. It's really
yeah. And then,
about, yeah, how do we wake up from the dream?
yeah. And people can say, like, well, this is part of life, I guess, you know? But it's like, yeah, but it's in the collective to shift it,
Mhm.
to say, we're done with this. Can we find a different solution? And really take it seriously.
Mhm.
Like it's so important that like everyone even like stops what they're doing to try to
Mhm.
figure this out as a collective.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I feel like today we both want to come on to do parts work on this energy of like, I
Yeah.
don't like it, but it keeps happening. It keeps happening and it keeps happening. And I feel
Mhm.
like I can't get out of this cycle. Do you want to explain, or do you have anything else you want to explain about that energy? Because I feel like you're more tapped into that, like more sensitive to that energy right now.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So, um, well, I think this energy is something that feels fed up with always having to, or like should be more like this way to be a success, or to be more accepted,
Mm,
or to be more of value, to be more of service, to be more worthy.
mm,
And it's this energy of a part that feels like no matter what, it's never going to be enough to deserve that.
yeah, to come out of that cycle and to say, see, I did it,
Mhm.
or we did it.
And it's like the other opposite side is saying like, come on, we have all these tools and ways and things, and if we just do it like this and this, we can be more,
Mhm,
and we'll be good.
mhm.
But there's a part that doesn't want to participate in that at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Wait, does it feel like, okay, you throw things at me to say, like, oh, try this out. Okay, no, okay, then try this out. No, then okay, then try this out. It feels like it's fed up. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's like, no, I don't want to even care. I don't care at all.
yeah. But it wants to get out of the
Not
cycle
making,
though.
yeah, but it knows that it's not happy where it is. It's,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just so now all of its energy is directed on like the part that keeps pushing it
Yeah.
to be like, no, now you are my problem to like make you leave me alone.
Um,
That's its new way of getting peace, of like, just leave me alone.
to like exterminate that part that is positive, you're saying? The one
Yeah,
that's like, oh, we can still, I'm not gonna give up. We'll find a solution.
yeah. It's like this part is now even ever more
Mhm.
um opposed,
Yeah.
like doesn't want to go along with that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Doesn't want to make progress.
yeah.
It doesn't want to improve.
Yeah. Well, it seems like it's accept. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it feels like it wants to accept it now. Like it is what it is. Like it doesn't
Uh,
matter if I want to get out of it anymore. I'm
uh-huh.
realizing like I'm gonna be in this cycle forever.
Yeah. And are you gonna accept me? Or it's gonna be like,
Oh,
are you gonna accept me if I don't let you manifest anything at all and we're just here stuck?
yeah,
Or like here not making progress?
yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you just want to go into it organically now?
Okay.
Into that part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then you will take on the collective of this energy of,
I would say this is the anti-progress
yeah,
part, anti-improvement,
anti-improvement. That is for
anti-change, perhaps.
anti-change. Well, yeah, but deep down inside, even that part wants, like, it doesn't even like it. So deep down inside, the root is, I am for the change because I don't like this state, right?
Mhm. But not in your way
Yeah,
of dragging me along
yeah.
and
Do you want to not go that deep yet and just kind of generalize it uh of like the part of the collective energy that is in this repeated cycle and feeling like it can never get out of it
yeah.
and just keeps manifesting this repeated cycle. And maybe in that all of this stuff will come out.
Hmm.
Well, how do you feel? Does that feel good for
Yeah,
you
that sounds
too?
good. Like it just feeling like it's never gonna get out of this cycle.
Yeah, because I feel it'll start from there and then
Yeah.
work our way out.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Okay. So the collective energy of um feeling like, well, do you think it's feeling like it can't get out of the cycle or it doesn't want to get out of the cycle?
It can't, so it doesn't want to.
It can't. Oh my God, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay,
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 I just got another whiff of what this energy feels like.
okay.
Of I don't know, this just floated to my mind. It
Mm,
it may be the similar feeling as say there was in a family,
yeah,
a daughter was born, but they really wanted a son because the son is the more valuable, seen as the more valuable kind of successor
okay.
to the family.
Yeah,
You know, in like especially Asian or
yeah,
Chinese culture, the sons were preferred and they even
yeah.
murdered the daughters just so that they could have a son instead. But it feels
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh yeah, they would,
Yeah,
or they would get an abortion if they knew they're having a daughter, or
I
give them
heard
away
that.
and so they keep the
Yeah,
son. But
yeah,
it feels like the part that is was just born a daughter, and it's all her life feeling like they actually would have wanted a son,
Oh,
and she could never be the sun.
oh my God. See what you mean? That energy of like, um, I'm never gonna get out of this cycle feeling like I'm not gonna be the sun. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be the sun.
I'm never going to be as loved as I would be as a son because I
Yeah,
was just born as a daughter, which is something you just see as
yeah,
less valuable.
yeah. So that translates into this collective healing of, um, I feel like we're just all born into this. This is the norm. There's nothing we can do. We either
Yeah.
accept it to find some peace of mind, because if we don't accept it, then it's just going to be painful
Mhm.
every time we experience this repeated cycle. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
feeling like this, wait, what was, oh, you said it so well. I
Like the
can't
part
do
that
it.
feels like I will never be enough or as
No,
worthy
I
someone
can't. You
else.
said I can't.
Oh, because I can't, I don't want to.
Yeah, yeah. Or, okay, I have another option of, do you think like there is a part that's not even aware that it's in the repeated cycle? Do you want to go even further, like to the surface of
Oh,
like, I'm not aware of this repeated cycle, but there's some kind of discomfort and I don't like it. You
yeah.
want to start up there and then work our way down?
Hmm.
I'm just recognizing the part that's recognizing discomfort and
Mhm.
is not liking it, but it happens all the time. I don't know. It's like, or no, or do you just want to get into the part that's like, I don't know why, I don't know how to wake up from it. I don't know how to
Mm.
wake up from the repeated cycle.
Mm. Yeah.
But when you tap into that energy, what does it feel that best describes?
Um, um, yeah, it's just being trapped and powerless. So it doesn't wanna, there's no need to even try anything.
Okay. So it seems like you've already gone deep
Hmm.
of like recognizing or not liking this repeated pattern
Hmm.
or this repeated cycle. And it
Yeah,
just
and there's
seems
a
like,
lot of
yeah.
self-blame. Maybe there's some self-blame,
Oh,
but it's gone so far down, even past self-blame into this is just how it is, and I can't change what I am. Kind of feels like someone knowing that they're gonna have to live the rest of their life in solitary confinement.
hmm. So
Yeah,
stuck in the repeated pattern.
yeah, stuck in solitary confinement pattern.
Okay, then do you want to just do that? The collective part that is stuck in the repeated pattern?
Yeah,
Okay, okay, that feels good.
okay,
Okay, and I will just be neutral and like,
okay,
yeah, facilitate.
okay. So I, Kwonyin, fully become the part of me that is, and the collective that is stuck in a repeated pattern, stuck in solitary. Confinement. I feel like I'm being asked to make peace with hopelessness, and I don't know how that's possible.
Mm.
Like, how am I supposed to accept being alive to this prison? It's just, yeah, accept that this is my home for the rest of my life.
Oh my God.
Like, so the unbearable stuckness.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting an intuition here.
Yeah.
I think I know what the opposite is,
Okay.
which is not taking you seriously. And I think that causes the repeated pattern in the self.
Oh, oh,
You want to come become neutral, or do you do you just want me to go in there, or do you want to
yeah.
just sit in the neutral?
You just, yeah, go.
Okay, okay. I, Sylvia, with my free will, take on the collective part that can't take the part that feels stuck in the repeated pattern seriously.
Oh,
I know you're not gonna like me. I know that I'm a little bit timid to even talk to you right now because my truth is, um, I want to make your feelings into some kind of a joke and take it lightly than to really be in that space with you.
even I know that being in this space with me is really fucking a lot. It's really deep down there.
Mm. Oh my God. And I'm recognizing like you are foreign to me and I live life not taking you so seriously because if I did, I feel like it ruins my stability of like surviving and living here and getting by with it and feeling good and feeling okay at times and just living in that like um space of oh yeah I can be fine and I'm feeling good and I'm happy. Yeah, by not taking you seriously I can live that kind of life.
And I see what different poles of reality we each of us exist on.
Oh yeah,
Like, I don't relate to your world, and I know you can't relate to mine.
exactly. And I'm scared to find out how bad it is actually. And I don't even want to be invited there and don't really want to go there. I don't really want to see your world because it's kind of scary. It's scaring me.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't feel like I would have this fun life if I were to fully understand you. Like
You what? You
I
feel like
don't,
you would,
yeah, I don't think I could go on creating a fun life if I fully understood you. And to feel happy and lighthearted and laugh, to feel positive, hopeful. I don't think, I feel like you would steal it away from me if I fully understood you. I don't know if you would steal it away from me, but I just feel like my life would crumble if I fully understood.
yeah, I can feel our distance.
Oh, yeah. And it makes me really nervous to be connected with you right now. Like, I feel like I want to talk a lot so that you don't express yourself as much.
Yeah,
Because if you did, because I'm connected to you right now, I would have to feel you, and I don't really want to get to know you. And I feel like I'm aware I'm hurting your feelings. And I know that this can sound really mean to you. Um, and I feel bad, but I just can't help it but to like feel this way, hoping that you stay there and I get to stay here. Like I want to keep you separated,
yeah,
saying that's not me. I don't want to recognize you. And in some senses, maybe I am wanting to create this war. I am for the war so that I don't have to fully understand you.
wow.
And I feel like a bitch, but it's like, but I gotta protect myself.
Again, I got an image of this feeling of, yeah, being left behind. Oh, my dad forgot to pick me up from school in the hallway and just sitting there. And
Mhm.
that's how I feel,
Mm.
where time has gone on for long enough time for me to let it really sink in that someone really doesn't care about me.
Yeah, yeah. And you're right. Like this part of me does not want to care. I'm like trying so hard not wanting to care. Because if I did care, it feels like doomsday.
Well, I'm actually living in doomsday right now.
Hmm.
I guess,
And
yeah, I'm in doomsday.
mhm. And I want to say, but that is you, not me. Like I could see this in the collective where it's like, well, they're at war and I'm not.
Yeah, I see. But then in actuality, you are in war too.
Yeah, but that's the thing I don't want to understand. I don't want to go there.
Oh,
And I
it's just,
see that I am contributing in like being for this war.
yeah,
And it feels like even if I'm aware of this, um, I like still prefer it because I get the better experience.
I see. That's why we're so distant, distant
Mhm.
from each other.
And I already don't like where this conversation is going. I feel like I have been aware even before I tapped into you because Kwonyin was describing you and it was felt in the collective like you are oozing. And kind of hate the fact that I became aware of that,
Yeah,
like not knowingly. But I feel like, but I can't help it. I don't want that to be me.
yeah.
And you know what? I'm recognizing, I'm literally recognizing I am you. But, but on the side of it feels better than yours. I'm in a repeated cycle too.
Oh, wait, you realize you're stuck in a cycle?
Yeah. Of like staying in war,
Oh,
staying in separation from you and living this life out, even when, like you have been subconscious to me, but I was kind of aware of you. And it's this repeated cycle of like, I never get to change out of this relationship with you. It's always this repeated cycle of don't come touch, like, don't come around touching me. Like, I don't
oh,
want to get to know you.
yeah. Why am I so undesirable? Why is it so hard for you
Because you
to
couldn't be like me.
see me? Yeah, no, I
Because
can't.
you couldn't take it as like a joke and lighthearted and keep it separated. You just
Uh,
felt what you felt and you
yeah,
felt like pain.
yeah.
And me, I was like, whoa, I'm out of there. I don't want to feel that pain. Let's just turn it into a joke or let's just turn it into something light and say, that's not me. I'm going to keep moving on.
Oh my God. That's exactly what's been happening.
Yeah.
And I'm just in so much pain because you keep downplaying me.
Yeah.
And I want to show you that this is not something you can joke about anymore.
Yeah.
I want to
But I'm trying so hard. And I see that you've gotten to that point.
I want to break down those barriers that you cannot joke about me anymore.
Yeah. But I'm still fighting you.
Yeah.
And I see that I still want to manifest the repeated pattern for you.
Yeah, I keep coming up to tell you it's not a joke.
Yeah. And I feel you. And I see that you have gotten stronger. But still, I'm like, I still want to fight you. Like, no, no, you're not going to drag me into getting to know you fully. Like, I still want to live this life the way I have been living.
Oh,
I still want to live it.
oh my God, it's not fucking working. Do you see?
But it's
It's
working
like
for me
pathetically
because
not
I
working.
want to be like, I feel like I got to a point where it's okay if I become selfish. Like, it just, like, I don't, like, I'm just going to do this for me. Kind of like, I feel like,
Oh
oh,
my God. And you
I,
know
like,
what?
I'm trying to cover up myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to make it seem like nobody knows this, but, um, yeah.
Well, the more you keep trying to cover it up, I feel like I have no choice but to keep bothering you because you're
But
not
I still feel like I don't
listening.
want to give it up. And I'm recognizing how I am you now in some senses. Like, I feel like you're my sister. Like it feels like we were adopted and you had a different set of parents and I had a different set of parents. And then we finally met. And I feel like and you and I live totally different lives. But I could tell you're my sister because I'm recognizing the same pattern you're doing too. That's what it feels like.
Oh,
So why I'm saying this is I'm acknowledging to you, oh, I know you are part of me because I'm also recognizing this in me too,
ah,
which I do
oh my
not
God.
like, but
Oh my God. Oh my God. Feel like I really want to find a bridge somehow. It just can't, I can't keep going on like this.
and I can tell you're desperately wanting and needing that.
Like I'm oozing
I know.
pus because it's so infected.
And I feel like that feels like pressure to me, but I still want to say no because I still is am holding on to the separation. Like, no, this was my life. This is my life. I don't want to include you in it.
Oh my God. What scares you about not holding on anymore
That's
to the
really scary.
separation? What?
I'm terrified of losing this life that I've experienced and created for me, which is, oh, see, I'm having fun. I'm happy. I get to move on. That's not me. That's them. That's you. That's not me. And dismiss whatever that doesn't like that doesn't feel like me because I'm not surrounded by that, which is like your energy in me.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you don't want to change. You don't want change even though where you are.
I feel bad for you. And I feel like, well, thank goodness that's not me. That's how I feel.
Oh,
And it's like,
oh,
why would I give this up? I'd rather just be selfish and keep this for me. Why
uh,
want to give it up with the potential of not having this anymore?
uh-huh. I see.
I guess I'm finding out, yeah, I have become selfish. Selfish meaning like, um, I'll always choose me and what's best for me. I'm not going to include anyone in it.
Yeah. Oh, I just somehow feel like I know that too.
What do you mean?
That kind of way of thinking.
Hmm. You? Kind of surprised. How would you have that thought where you're at?
Well,
Or how did you get
I
that way?
also feel like, yeah, where I am, nobody could actually, yeah, something about not also not giving up where I am because I resent that you can't be in my world.
Oh, so you're meaning like I eventually kind of pissed you off.
Yeah, so um I don't want to help you out either.
Oh, well, I think that's okay then. Like I feel okay with that then, because that means you stay where you're at and I stay where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's the wall that we keep bumping into.
I, but the wall I bump into feels okay. I'm not, it's not like devastating. I feel like I could still run with it.
Well, I don't think I can anymore.
I don't see the point of you sharing that with me. Like, why
Well,
would you share that with me?
DC, so this is why we're stuck.
I mean, I don't see this stuck thing as a bad thing though, for me.
It is for me though.
I just feel like I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, and thank God I'm not that. I'm not there. It's like I have this mentality of as long as I'm safe.
Wow. Does this mean I'm fucked?
Kinda, I guess.
So I just have to accept that I'm fucked?
I don't know. I almost feel like that's up to you. Like I'm not gonna, I don't want to be a part of it. I mean, if you want to figure it out, go ahead and figure it out, but I don't want to be a part of it.
Wow. I don't know how to live even in the vicinity of you.
Again, like I can see how you'll feel that way about me because I mean, this is the way I've created my life. I was able to create this because I didn't take it so seriously like you did. And I feel like you're blaming me because I found a way to make myself feel better.
Now I feel back to like it's all my fault that I can't be in a better place like you.
Well, I mean, you could have done it yourself. I just don't see why you didn't.
No, but you see, I can't do it by myself.
What do you mean you can't do it yourself?
I can't escape this by myself because I'm just trapped here by myself.
But we were once not trapped. We were once one. I just couldn't stand it.
Well, I can't stand it either, but I can't stand that you're on the other side. And I can't stand where I am, but I don't want to be where you are either.
So then I want to say good luck then. You can join me, you can stay there or try to figure it out yourself. Because I figured it out myself and I'm okay with it.
I feel like I'm completely being fucked over. There's no options for me.
And who do you want to blame? It seems like you want to blame somebody for that.
There's nobody. I just feel like there's nobody. Like there's no cord to anywhere. I'm just floating in empty space. There's nothing anchoring me anywhere.
Oh, that's painful. I feel sorry for you.
There's nothing. Just floating around in nothing. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter at all what I do, what I feel.
I am aware of myself as you're saying this. And I feel like you're like I'm registering. I like perceive you like a story. Like I'm listening to a story. I am aware of myself, of how I just automatically not take you in seriously. Because when you talk about how you truly feel, I
Yeah,
don't really know how to tap into it. I just feel like, oh, here's a lady telling a story. So I can't really, I know I'm not feeling what you're feeling.
yeah.
And I've gotten good at is what I've become aware of. And in some senses, like if I say, oh, but she's real, then I'll be like, oh, feels very dramatic.
Yeah.
I don't know how to help you.
Maybe my thing is the best way to just disconnect from each other.
Mm.
I don't know.
How do you feel when you say that?
Um, I feel neutral
I've been feeling
because
that too.
like whether you go or stay, like it doesn't really, I'm still here by myself, so whatever.
Mm. Me asking you questions doesn't mean like don't get the idea that I like is changing my mind to help you out or anything like that, okay? I'm just asking you questions because you're making me curious. Like, um, you feel like a downer.
Okay.
Um, like I see you have nobody and there's nothing for you to like be connected to. And I see that you want to be connected to something. Is that right?
Yeah,
But what makes you give up?
that I feel so unwanted.
Oh, so you feeling unwanted gets you there?
Yeah,
Oh, I see the difference.
because I'm the one that's hurting. It's like since I'm hurting, I want the help to come to me because I can't get myself there. It's like having doctors come to your house when you're sick back in the
Mm,
day, or whoever, like people come visit you when you're in the hospital. Like you don't go visit people when you're sick.
mm-hmm. And you feel the opposite?
Yeah. And I feel like you're repelled to me when I'm this way.
I'm actually regretting asking you that question.
Why?
Oh, because I really just got curious. Like, the first thought I had about you was, oh, she's really a downer. Like, there's nothing positive that she ever experienced. Like, I feel bad for her. And then it got me curious, like, how do you even get that way? And so that prompted me to want to know. And so that's why I asked you. And when you answered it, the only way I was able to, well, basically, your answer automatically painted a picture for me. If that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And when you painted that picture for me, I don't know what I did, but I naturally got to feel what you painted. And then I almost for a split second felt like I was on your side looking at myself.
Mm.
And I feel like even that small second of that awareness and that experience, like I just feel like I'm like this puddle of water
Mhm.
and you just dropped your essence, like one drop of your essence onto my puddle. And you know how like once it drops into my puddle, it just blends like all parts of me are awakened and just experience what you just painted for me in your answer.
Oh,
And I feel like I could never go back
oh,
because I just experienced a whole new perspective. And it's like, how can I erase it? Because I just experienced it. And I kind of froze with fear.
mm,
Not, I don't know, I just wanted to freeze and not move. Because I feel like it's like seeping into me.
mm.
Because now I'm aware after I said this, um, the difference between, yeah, I couldn't help but to feel it, and that was you. And then the way I lived my life of dismissing those feelings, not taking it seriously.
Mm. Well, that makes me feel
No, I don't even want to hear it.
a little bit seen.
And I don't like hearing that because I still don't want to help you. And I don't like that I somehow made you feel better because I feel like I just want to swim up to the surface and be like, oh, what just happened there?
Yeah.
But it's this weird thing. Like, I don't know what I'm feeling for myself, but I feel emotional
Mhm.
and I don't want to feel emotional. I want to stay strong and just be a brat, it feels like, of like, just just ignore this and just move on.
Mm.
But then there's a part of me that feels like I've been touched
Oh,
by you. And I don't like even revealing this to you because I feel like I have to stay tough around you.
mm.
Like, I don't even want to find another solution, but I can't help but to feel like it's naturally going there. Yeah, that's what it is. I see that it's naturally going there and I'm resisting it.
Oh,
I'd rather have you like yell at me, hate me, because I feel like I can utilize that to go against you.
yeah.
But you not doing this. And it surprises me how I'm not even doing that to you and why I'm being so open with you. Why am I sharing all of this with you is now my awareness.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling soft and I don't like it.
Mm. That's interesting. Because I just feel completely, I don't know, I feel really sensitive and I feel a lot of pain being where I am. And yeah, I'm kind of, I guess all I'm doing is just making it known to you.
Too, I thought I was just being honest, like, sorry, this is
Yeah.
how it is. but I don't even know how I even got to be all vulnerable and I don't know. I feel sentimental. I don't know. It's just I feel like I'm out of my character.
Yeah.
Can I just like have a moment of not talking to you right now?
Yeah.
I feel lost. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Like, why am I feeling this pain in my body? And it feels like I knew it. If I somehow like connected with you, like this is how I would become, and I had an inkling, and I feel stupid for like even talking to you or like and now I feel like I can't help it. I don't feel good and I feel pain. I guess somehow deep down inside I knew too.
You know what?
that this life that I like created for myself will end. Like I would meet doomsday and I feel like it's now. Like I feel like I can't go back to living the way I did because I just can't help but to feel pain and I feel like I can't dismiss it.
Oh,
Almost like you infected me or something like that.
oh. You mean now you're feeling what I'm feeling?
Yeah,
Because we're actually connected.
I don't like hearing it. You know, it's like those things where it's like I don't like hearing that, even though I know it's true. Like I don't want to hear it from you. Like I just want to dismiss you saying that. I don't like hearing that, but it's so weird. Like I know what you're saying is true, but I don't want to hear it.
Well, oh my God, I actually think I'm feeling better.
Yeah, I kind of sense that too. Like I don't know about you feeling better, but I feel like I like I'm scared. Like I don't know how to deal. I don't know how to experience this feeling state because I'm not
Well,
used to it.
welcome to my world, but I guess I'm really familiar with it now. And I don't feel scared of you
I
feeling
need to
this.
take this slowly. It just feels so bizarre. to be here with
Yeah.
you. I feel like I lost everything. Like I lost my house, I lost my way of living, and I'm just here with you. Oh, oh. Oh my God. It's so crazy. But I want to ask you to help me.
I'm here. I'm here.
I feel like I'm oozing with pus and I feel so scared. But I feel like I also have no right to ask you because I wasn't like that to you.
Feel like even if you don't ask me, I'm here.
I feel like I should go through punishment first. Like I don't even deserve that from you. Like even though I want it, but like I just feel like the right thing to do is like I shouldn't receive it from you. And I
Well,
feel even selfish to make it all about me. Now I'm feeling like like I'm like really feeling the negative aspects of just making it all about me. I just feel like I'm making this all about me too again. Oh, and I feel like I'm so used to making it all about me and only me. And I'm like seeing myself. I feel like, oh my God, I don't like how I was like just all about me and only me and nobody else.
yeah.
Oh, and I feel like I can't help but to keep doing that. And it doesn't make me feel good. And now I feel like I'm a bad person. And see, I can't do it. I just keep talking about me, 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 me. Like only me, 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 me. Like give me a moment. Don't even be there for me because I just don't even like how I'm just talking about me and look at me again. I'm talking about me again.
Is it also because you always felt like you only had yourself to rely on?
I don't know, but I just feel like I'm now feeling like the negative aspects of how I was making it all about me, me, me. Like I was so blinded to see how it could also feel this way.
Yeah.
When I made it all about me, I only saw it as a positive thing. Only saw
Mhm.
it as a positive thing. But now I feel like I can't even see it as a positive thing. And look, I'm only making it about me again. And it doesn't feel good.
Uh-huh. Well, regardless of whether you think you deserve it or not, I'm here with you. And I get your pain because it's like that was you're now feeling the pain of your being stuck in your pattern and how that wasn't working for you or it's not working for you anymore.
Yeah. I'm now beginning to see how I don't really want to live like that anymore. Like I'm seeing, like I want to have space to like to include. I'm not seeing the pain of just making it about me. And I see that you talking to me in this way, you're helping me see like it feels good to be connected, like the positivity of connected. But I realize if I just make it about me, there is no connection.
Yeah. Oh. Mm.
I kind of want to try from this state what it's like to not make it about me. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I am making it about me if I want to make it about you too, because I want this. I want to make it about you. That's
Mhm.
a little trippy.
Yeah. I guess there's a part where we intersect.
Oh, like I could still have me and somebody else, like you.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
because you are making it about you still too. It's just that you realize that there's a part of you that also is in me.
oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, this is so trippy. So I am me and you.
Yeah.
Is what I just experienced.
Yeah.
And when I said I want to get to know you and make it about you too, I guess the reason why I wanted to do that was because I did want to get to know you. Because if I did get to know you, I don't know, it was like this feeling of being on the same team.
Yeah.
Wait, but you, wait, can I ask where you're at right now
Um,
from your reality?
yeah. Well, somehow seeing you feel your pain kind of relieved me of me feeling alone in my pain.
Oh, wait, how come? How did that happen?
I'm not sure, but I just felt like something was mirrored, and then I could release
Oh,
myself
so
from feeling like I'm just here alone.
yeah, because you're saying you're floating around alone,
Yeah,
not feeling wanted, but also no one can understand you because you're floating alone.
yeah,
It was almost like I basically somehow got to a state where I knew what it's like to float alone or something like that.
yeah,
And then you recognize I was feeling you or something. That,
yeah.
um,
So then that settled me more.
um, hmm. It's crazy because I thought it would be so much more scarier than this.
Oh, yeah, it does feel like a subtle but big shift to be where I am now, just from
I agree.
feeling you not resisting me or yourself, feeling similar things as me.
Yeah. Wait, but you said you didn't like it here, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Um, no, I feel like I don't really mind it right now. I feel like I accept where it is. I feel kind of accepting and peaceful. Yeah.
I'm grateful to you for saying that
Wow.
because I realized if you are not there, I would have never woken up to this.
If I were what?
If you were not there, I would have never woken up to this.
Oh,
I now understand you when you said, like, I used to tell you, like, well, why can't you just dismiss it and take it lightly and not so seriously?
yeah.
And I just got a taste of what that was like being in your shoe.
Oh,
I couldn't help but to feel it. And I realized, like, when I just naturally recognized that I was in your shoe, um, I don't, I just thought it would be horrible, no way out. My life would end. But for some odd reason, it doesn't feel like that. Like I know somebody in here, which is you, that knows what it's like to be here, so I don't feel completely lost.
Yeah. Mm,
But this is where you genuinely want to be.
I don't know anywhere else. It's just, I just want to be where I am.
Well, I see how the life I created is not healthy for you at all. And if we go back to the way I was living, you could never come with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means you would have to go basically die off or go extinct. Like you cannot exist in my reality that I live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then I guess there's only two other options, which is stay here with you, but I know I don't want that. I don't want to go back to the way I was living because that's not where you can thrive, and I don't want to thrive in there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like there's only one path. I don't know what it is, but it's where you and I can both exist,
Mm-hmm.
where this space is there too, and the other place of like manifesting desire state is also there, and we could both live going in and out of these two realities. Do you want that?
Yes.
Me too.
I can't believe this is happening, that I feel this way. I
Yeah,
never thought I could actually feel at peace.
me too.
I didn't think it was possible from where I was. But I realized that when the relationship changes, then it changes everything.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know that. It was all about being aware of defending myself was what I knew. So this is so different. But I do agree I like this one better. How do I know that? Is because I feel like I'm now so aware of my past
Mm.
and I don't like it. I mean, there's some good things to it about like the self, but in the long run, like that's not what I really want.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to succeed and not be afraid of joining you here and just living in that flow. No
Mm-hmm.
resistance to us succeeding and no resistance to us coming down here if need be to wake up and learn and to grow and to keep aligning with what is in our best and highest good. And I want to take you seriously now.
I want to keep having this kind of relationship where you can, I can feel things and you can feel things, and
Yeah.
we can both hear each other out.
Yeah. And then when we have fun, we can have fun. And when it's time to be serious, we're both not resistant to being serious, and we're both not resistant to having fun either.
Mhm. Yeah. So having fun isn't trying to cover up the seriousness,
Yeah.
but we can be serious and we can have fun too, to
Yeah.
celebrate.
Yeah. The serious and the fun supporting each other, I guess.
Mhm.
I feel at peace now.
Yeah, me too.
So I guess just to confirm, you're committing to this, right?
To our relationship,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
I, that's what I wanted. That's what I choose.
yeah. Same here. I feel complete.
Me too.
I so
Okay.
feel
Kwonyin,
peace
will
and
leave
comfort.
myself from this in the cup and return to my neutral self. Oh my wow.
That was really good.
Oh my God.
That was really good.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was some big transformation.
Yeah. Like on all levels, in the personal, with others, and as a collective.
Yeah. Whoa. So does that mean we just broke through a cycle? The cycle? The stuck,
Yeah.
being stuck in a cycle.
Yeah. And basically, these two parts committing to it, it's now like it's it takes work and
Yeah.
continuously building this relationship
Yeah.
within the self of like um it's gonna experience fun times and sad times and but knowing that they're always gonna be supported. Oh, they're always gonna
Oh,
be supported.
yeah.
Whether in the good times or the bad times, there's
Oh,
always gonna be support on either end. Like everyone is supported.
oh,
Isn't that what it means? Yeah. Everyone is supported.
oh my God. Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait to see how this unfolds personally, but
Wow. Yeah.
that
I'm a
was
little in a daze. Like, what just happened? But I think it'll,
yeah.
I guess the proof is in the pudding and that I feel a lot more peaceful right now.
Me, me too.
Yeah,
It was crazy that part just naturally came up of like, oh,
yeah.
yeah. But then it was so interesting how um the part that was dismissing it really needed to wake up
Hmm.
because it was so feeling like I don't need to wake up. It's not really me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that one needed to
yeah,
experience that it is a part of you too.
yeah, yeah. The one that's okay,
Yeah,
that's feeling fine. Yeah.
yeah. Do you remember how it started to realize it's not fine too?
Where it was not fine. Oh, yeah, when you answered a question of this part,
Oh,
I forget what question it asked, but it was answering it.
uh-huh.
But this part, like the collective of this part, couldn't help but to naturally feel it.
Yeah.
And it got it because it felt it.
Uh-huh.
It was almost like, oh my God, you naturally painted it so that I was able to like see through your lens, is what it felt.
Uh,
And it
yeah.
had no awareness that it was such a blind spot. It had no awareness that this part would even have get to that state.
Yeah.
It was just from the curiosity, wow, you're so different than me. And
Yeah.
that curiosity wanted to ask this question. And then when
Yeah.
you answered, it was like, oh no. And I just want, well, this part just wanted to freeze of like not wanting it to sink in,
Yeah.
but it's like it's too late because the
Yeah.
drop already like dropped into this puddle and
Yeah.
it's like I can't separate it.
Yeah.
And I could feel it sinking into me more and more.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, it's too late. And
Yeah.
in that moment, that part knew like I'm not going to be the same again. And then it was feeling the pain.
Mm.
And then it was kind of aware like, oh, um, I kind of had a feeling in the back of my mind, which I never really paid attention to. It felt like
Mhm.
of like maybe that could happen where my way won't last that long, you
Mhm.
know, like a small, tiny belief where like perhaps I won't fully have it my way for long because I don't know. I don't know if it was aware of like not including anyone. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Like thinking like, oh, could it backfire? I don't know what the reason was, but it, I did feel like there was a part that I just totally dismissed too,
Mhm.
of like knowing that this may not last forever, something.
Mm.
And then I kind of remembered when I was feeling the sadness and couldn't help but to feel the collective of your part. Um, and then remembering that little bit of belief that I dismissed a long time ago
Mhm.
was the feeling state, like
Mhm.
rising back up again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And then that kind of validated, like, oh, I do have a subconscious part of me too.
Mhm.
And you helped me recognize it when you called it out too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whoa. But that was a definite release because that burp was like just
Oh,
just
wow.
released it. Like,
Oh my
whoa,
God.
that was just a subconscious releasing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And
Well, somehow it'll it all makes sense somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And if it needs to be continued, I guess we'll continue next week.
Mhm.
But excited to see how this will unfold. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. Okay. Until next time.
Okay. Till next
Bye.
time. Bye.